That doesn't matter for the fucking last man, does it? Oh, so what's life there?
So check this. Let me get this straight then. So Frimpong, who was on a yellow card, you're good. You want him to make the slide tackle, potentially get a red card.
I don't want him to make the slide tackle.
Hassan, please tell me he's not gaslighting me right now. Yeah. Let's not act like Grav was just doing it all by himself. Grav was excellent in those 6 months.
No one's suggesting he's doing it by himself.
But the people around him also helped to provide.
He also sat. His positioning was completely different.
So then why doesn't he continue to do what he did there and then amplify the issues in the other positions rather than making himself a fucking issue? If he still sits, but we are crap at build-up because the fullbacks can't do it, that's not on him, that's on the fullbacks. But he makes himself a problem when he bombs on and is in their box trying back heels when we're at 1-1.
Cool. Tom, I'm not disagreeing with you, but shall I tell you what you're going to have to do then? You're going to have to play Szoboszlai in the 10 and you're going to have to drop Wirtz or play him somewhere else then. Because you need Szoboszlai's legs in the midfield to cover.
So put him left DM.
But sorry, am I the only one who saw yesterday when the teams were attacking us? Grav wasn't physically able to get back.
Exactly. That's my whole point. It needs to just be dropped.
That's not even I'm not even trying to take the mick here. I never saw Mascherano get run away from like that. Maybe once against Theo Walcott. Fabinho, wasn't the most athletic, but bloody hell, Fabinho could read the game like a book. Didi Harman could read the game like a book. Rodri, read the game like a book. Caicedo, athletically brilliant, can also read the game really well. Grav, literally, we lost the ball and Gakpo ran past Grav. So Szoboszlai ran past Grav. I saw bare people running past Gravenberch because he doesn't have the same desire to get back as he does to get forward. We had these same complaints about Trent. He did nothing. He stood there and did nothing. So we can crash on the midfield. But if you're meant to be the big bad Virgil, I don't want to just see you backing up all the time. Pause. Go and engage when you need to engage.
But that's what his man's doing, though. It's not even a pause. That's what man's doing.
Saying. It's a whole team thing. I can't just sit here and say it's all Grav's fault. It's a team thing. It's a hierarchy thing.
And this is why I agree with you, Cal, when you said that I would have started Araujo as well. He's much more aggressive naturally. You know what I'm saying? He would have approached me.
I'm sorry, though, but that second goal, again, I understand that you might want your centre-back to be more aggressive there. I think it's a catch-22. If he dives in and he misses it, and then they score off that, you're all fucking made on him. He's backing off going.
I live with that.
I promise you he's getting made.
No,
you might not be doing it, but I promise you, Cal, you know as well as I do. If Virgil van Dijk dives in on Visser and Visser skips past him and then scores, they're grilling him. He's getting grilled everywhere.
That whole situation's on Wirtz and
Szoboszlai. The problem with that one, there are two problems. One is Wirtz and Szoboszlai, neither of them tactically foul him, which I don't get why we've never fucking done that, and that confused.
Because we don't have a DM who's natural at doing that.
No, but Cal,
you think Fabinho's letting someone run away like that?
Cal, he's getting chopped.
We've been like that. We've been like that for years, though, Cal. Even when we had Fabinho, there was times where we'd left him go. There was
Fabinho and Gini are not letting a man run through the midfield like that.
Cal, I'm not really like
that. Even Gini,
there was points where you're sitting there going, "Why aren't we doing that?" But the one player who's got away with that
in every team, but Tom,
the one player who we're not focusing on
are not letting it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Fabinho got so many yellow cards at Liverpool, never got a red card because you know why? Because he's like, I'm gonna take the yellow and then I'm gonna chill for
it. Where is the right back in this goal? By the way, I'd love to ask about that.
Right no, but it doesn't matter. He beat two midfielders and they were right there.
No, but you have to because this is what people aren't focusing on. Look at fucking Willock when he gets the ball. Frimpong's behind him and lets him cut inside. He doesn't at any point try and get back goal side.
And Araujo, and Xhaka also doesn't engage with Willock either quick enough. Yes, they're both at fault, but they're not the biggest culprits here. The biggest culprits are Szoboszlai, Wirtz, and Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk did nothing. I can't because I don't want to get your channel demonetized or get a copyright. Please, Tom, when you get a chance, go back and watch the replay of the goal.
I'm watching it right now.
Virgil does nothing. I can
show it on the screen, no problem. I just show it in an intelligent fashion.
Virgil does nothing.
I'm gonna load it up now.
Virgil has to engage there. He has to.
Virgil, right.
Yeah.
So what Virgil does, I'm watching it right now. I'm trying to understand why you want to dive in on the fucking halfway line. You fucking He forces the ball onto Willock. He forces the ball onto Willock. We have linked around him 4 fucking players.
Just engage.
You know
Not even dive in. Just engage.
You're talking about the second goal, right?
The second goal, please, Sam, if you can.
Here you go. I'm sharing it now. Here you go. I'm gonna do it in a way where we don't get copyrighted, okay?
Yeah,
so
perfect.
it's just like,
all right, cool. Run it.
as you guys know.
I just need you.
It's on me.
I just need
Hold on,
you.
wait. Right there. Grab his shirt.
Yeah,
midfielder should take him out. Midfielder should be taking him out there.
Yeah, that's
should be taking him out there.
I said that already. That's on them two from
Right,
the jump.
cool. That's why I'm saying
going forward, please.
Now,
Okay,
also
now he basically runs all the way to
hold on, keep.
here.
I was gonna say keep half an eye on Gravenberch because look how long it takes Gravenberch to keep up with the action.
Look at this. So where are
You're telling me Virgil can't engage from here, no?
Of course he can. Of course he can
Okay,
engage.
Tom,
You don't have to dive in. You don't have to dive in.
Wait. Name me one player that if Virgil goes and engages there, that he leaves free or vacates. Why can't Virgil engage from here? Why can't he force him wide from here?
Because he's forcing the angle. The angle's closed there. This is the problem. He's done the right thing. He's done the right thing. He's done the right thing. Visser is playing a pass to a player surrounded by 3 players. 3 players. You've got Gravenberch, you've got Frimpong, and you've got Jackie. The fact he gets through them is the bigger problem than the fact Van Dijk didn't engage in a 1-on-1. Van Dijk forces the issue into a 3-on-1. The 2 behind him stop running. They go, oh, he's not our problem. And Jackie has went out to cover and he's left the angle open. That does not mean that Van Dijk, when you go back 5 seconds, should have covered. Those 2, Gravenberch and Frimpong, are the criminals here because they've let it. They've not tracked back all the way. You are a right back and a DM. Why are you backing away? Here,
The criminals
he's in a
are
3-on-1.
Lion Verts. That's it.
He's in a 3-on-1.
Brother, you see Virgil engages there. He takes Whistler out of the game, and he's also moved over to that portion of the pitch whereby if Willock cuts in, he cuts into Virgil as well. Okay then.
If Van Dijk dives in there, you're taking Van Dijk out the game if he's diving in there. That's what's happening. He's not putting into Van Dijk. He's taking himself out the game. And again, I don't get how in this situation you're blaming the guy in a 1-on-1 rather than the 3 fuckers in a 3-on-1 who all back off and don't do anything.
Hold on, have I said they're devoid from blame? I'm saying there's different blame paths. So Bosley and Vert should have taken him out, but they didn't. So now, then the responsibility goes over to Virgil. He doesn't commit to his responsibility. And now the responsibility goes over to Jacquet and Frimpong and Gravenberch. And they don't do their responsibilities. They're all at fault. But if Bosley takes a yellow card or Vert takes a yellow card, we're not even getting to this stage, but they didn't. If Virgil then tries to engage, then we're not getting to the next stage either. He has to engage. You keep on saying he takes himself out of the game. So
don't shoulder to shoulder challenge, bro.
They're all running towards the center of the pitch. If Virgil goes over there, are there any Newcastle players in that proximity?
None. It's 0.
On the right hand side of the pitch?
Oh, because there's not a left back there covering Alanga.
Oh yeah, because we saw how fucking good Milos Kerkez was against Alanga.
Oh, okay. And Virgil's quicker than Kerkez and Alanga, then, yeah.
Brother, you should have just shoulder to shoulder challenged the youth, fam. Took him out and got the ball, fam. That's what should have happened. Virgil loves to back away, fam. It's the truth, unfortunately.
Oh my god. Defending is about playing percentages. Van Dijk turned a 1-on-1. He turned a 1-on-1 situation. He turned a 1-on-1 situation into a 3-on-1, and the 3 fuckers didn't do anything. How is that Van Dijk's fault? The 3 other guys didn't win the 1.
Yeah, before that, it was on the midfielders. I said that. Them man, I said this from the beginning. Them 2 are the real reason why this goal even happened.
Look, he's there. Look at this still frame.
You're not listening.
Gravenberch, Frimpong is there. He's literally there with Willock. Stick your foot in. That ball is there to be won. Gravenberch is right there to deal with the cutting. Yes, did it? Look at how close he is.
Brother, he's running, so is Willock, and the ball's about to touch Willock's foot.
Oh my god. That ball is there to be won.
Tom.
It is there to be won.
Sorry, Hassan, could you go back and play that little section where he's passed the ball, please?
You want me to go back?
It's a tiny bit.
Not yet.
I can't go back a tiny bit. You guys know this. I know exactly where you want me to pause it.
All right, look how far ahead Willock is. Guys, pass the ball.
How far ahead? How far ahead? He's fucking there.
The pass is being made there. Where is he meant to win the ball, Tom?
Please, Hassan, play it forwards when he touches the ball.
when Willock touches it.
Yeah, when Willock gets that ball.
When, Tom?
Right there, when Willock doesn't have it under control because it's behind his foot.
How does he not have it under control when his next touch is to take it in field, Tom? What are we doing here? Tell me you ain't played football without telling me you played football.
He doesn't have it. Dive in there.
So hold on. Frimpong should dive in from behind when there's...
Yes, because he's got the cover. Oh my God.
Oh, because Virgil never had cover with Xhaka.
Xhaka is dealing with the man that Frimpong hasn't dealt with because he's off the pitch.
And who is Virgil? And who is Virgil dealing with then?
The striker.
And did Virgil deal with him?
Yes, because he showed him away from the goal. He forced a pass into an area where there's a 3-on-1, and the 3 didn't do their job.
This is your show, bro.
Oh my God. How are we blaming the one? How are we blaming the guy in a 1-on-1 rather than the 3 fuckers in the 3-on-1?
Did I say the blame is solely on Virgil van Dijk?
No, he didn't say that, Tom. He didn't.
Who have I put most of the blame on?
Verts and
The
Szoboszlai.
midfielders. They should have took him out. But when you are sitting here and you're looking at the defence, when
did I say the second part of the transition was Virgil's fault? Yes.
The second part. You said he should have engaged. He should have engaged.
Did I say the third phase was on Frimpong, Xhaka, and Grav?
Okay, Cal, so which phases are?
So let me ask a question then. So if I've said Szoboszlai and Verts hold the biggest amount of blame here, why do I say that? Do you know why? Because they could have stopped it from getting to stage 2 and stage 3.
Yeah.
Virgil could have stopped it from going from stage 2 to stage 3. So yes, the blame goes all the way down. But the biggest culprit of blame there is Szoboszlai and Verts for not stopping it right here.
Yeah, they should have nipped it in the bud immediately.
The second point of blame is Virgil van Dijk because he does nothing. And then the third point of complaint is the 3 players. But at that point, do you know what, Tom?
It's too late.
I'll tell you why they get the least amount of blame. Because they're the most reactive in the situation. Whereas the others, they've not been reactive at all. Because you know what? Szoboszlai and Verts should have grabbed this shirt.
Look, they're in arm's length. They're both in arm's length. Both of
them. We all agree those ones are to blame.
They're the worst. They're the worst.
Van Dijk is in a 1-on-1. Why is he going to dive in on a 1-on-1? He forces a 3-on-1 and they don't do anything.
That's what you do as a defender sometimes. You can't just stand there and back up all the time. Sometimes you got to get your shirt dirty. Sometimes you've got to engage with someone on the pitch. Sometimes you got to go...
Van Dijk is playing the fucking percentages game. He turns a 1-on-1.
And he played it wrong.
How did he play it wrong? He turned a 1-on-1 into a 3-on-1. He turned a 1-on-1 into a 3-on-1 and the 3 didn't do their job. A 3-on-1 should be handling a 1 every single time and they didn't do it.
You're right.
Oh my God.
Just to put it out there as well, though, Frimpong was on a yellow card anyway, so he couldn't dive in still.
No, he should dive in, bro.
The ball is there.
Everyone apart from Virgil should dive in.
No, that's not what I'm saying. They should be better positioned for the 3-on-1. They should keep tracking back. But yes, in that situation where Willock, the ball is behind him and he has to throw his leg behind to take a big touch, the ball is there to be won. And
100%. I agree with you there, Tom, as well. That's the thing. The ball is there to be won. There's too many. There's 4 or 5 times where the ball could have been won up until the build up of the goal.
There are 5 culprits for this goal: Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Verts, Van Dijk, and Frimpong. Those are the 5 culprits.
Nah, it's just Frimpong.
No, it's not just Frimpong. Cal, do you want to know who my biggest gripe is with? Gravenberch, because Gravenberch is also over there from fucking phase 1.
Yes.
He could have also stopped it at phase 1.
On top of him not tackling Willock at the end, Gravenberch is the one that backheeled it and lost it in the final third.
Yeah, in the first place as well.
And look how far away. And again, he lost the ball. We're acting like Grav lost the ball in our half, you know. I'm not saying what he did was a dimwit, but are we not acting like they didn't run from the first phase of their pitch, 2/3 of our pitch, their pitch, to get both goals?
That's why I'm blaming 5 players.
We're really acting like Grav gave away the ball from a
I'm blaming 5 players. The part where I agree with Callum, I think when it got to Visa,
60 yards.
I think when it got to Visa, Van Dijk should have engaged. Van Dijk should have engaged when it got to
run both goals, and we're blaming the person who gave the ball away in the box the most. What about the rest? So hold on, the rest of the players just do nothing then. Because in that frame,
you're massively ignoring the massive concept of you are.
Check this. Hold on, Hassam. Check this. Who was closest to the ball when he shot? It was Gravenberch, right?
Yes.
Did Gravenberch have to run past Szoboszlai and Vert to get
hold on. When he shot, it was Jackie.
Oh, sorry, the person who started. But all right, so all the players that run back then, who got closest to him out of all the players that run back?
Gravenberch was closest because Willock cut in.
Had to run past Szoboszlai and Verts, who didn't grab the man at the point of concern, and still got back in.
Yeah,
he had to run,
they were jogging back, and they were at least 15 feet ahead of Gravenberch.
My point again is, yes, Gravenberch was a stupid person for giving away the ball where he gave away the ball, but you cannot tell me that between him giving away the ball and getting in on goal, that not one of those 5 people could have done something.
They could have done.
So I can't sit here and say, "Oh, this is all on Gravenberch."
No one's saying it's all on Gravenberch.
So what are we doing here? Because it seems like Virgil's the one that takes the least amount of blame here for you.
In my eyes, I don't think Virgil does much wrong. I think he does. I think he plays the percentages properly. He turns a 1-on-1 into a 3-on-1, and the people in the 3-on-1 all shake it. That's my thing. I'd rather. Van Dijk could have dived in and won it. He also could have dived in, missed it, or he could have dived in, caught the player, and then we're potentially down to 10 men.
How would we be down to 10 men? You just said there's 5 people there. How is he getting sent off in that situation?
Right, you're asking Van Dijk to tackle Visser. Visser, if Van Dijk takes him, Visser is through on goal. There's a chance they give that as
shoulder to shoulder.
He's not getting a red card there. What?
Are you telling me you've got 100% guarantee if Van Dijk missed the ball, took Visser out?
Unless he punches him or kicks him in the face.
He ain't gonna slide tackle there. That's a shoulder to shoulder engagement easily.
He's getting sent off when there's so many other Liverpool players there.
Virgil was ahead of him. Like
when you're asking him to take out Visser, Virgil van Dijk is the last man. Kerkers is not getting back to cover.
Jackie was ahead of Virgil.
Jacko was there. Frimpong was running
Jackie's
back.
Out wide as well. Visser's in the middle of the fucking pitch.
Running back.
That doesn't matter for the fucking last man, does it? Oh, so what's life there?
So take this. Let me get this straight then. So Frimpong, who was on a yellow card, you're good. You want him to make the slide tackle, potentially get a red card.
I don't want him to make the slide tackle.
Hassan, please tell me he's not gaslighting me right now.
I want him to stick his foot in. I don't want him to slide in from behind, but I want him to stick his foot in where the ball is.
Hassan, please tell me he's gaslighting me right now.
Oh my god.
You want someone who's on a yellow card to tackle someone else from behind who's running at pace?
No, I want him to put his foot where the fucking ball is, because guess what? He will get the foul.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Tom, you're right. You're right, man. You're right. I'm on too much painkillers to be doing this.
100% Araujo stops that attack. Boom on the halfway.